Well, hello and welcome to session 3. Still on our theme of the international business environment, in this session we're going to be looking at global governance and intervention. We have 7 segments. Our first segment looks at the forms of government intervention that occur, whether they're direct government interventions or non-economic government interventions. Both of these issues are important in terms of understanding how government intervention works in international business. Our second segment looks at the rationale for government intervention, whether that rationale is defensive or whether it's offensive. In the third segment, we're going to be looking at the types of government intervention, and that might include issues such as privatisation or tariffs or customs or quotas. In our fourth segment, we're going to be looking at the regional economic development integration organisations, types and blocks. Organisations like the Economic Union, organisations like the North American Free Trade Association, more commonly known as NAFTA, organisations such as the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. We're going to be looking at the role of the World Trade Organization, the United Nations, the World Bank, the IMF, and many, many other economic blocks which influence international business. Then, in our fifth segment, we're going to look at economic freedom and what economic freedom actually does mean in practice. How free are industries, how free are economies able to operate within the world from constraint or from economic strictures which often countries apply. Then, in our sixth segment, we're going to be looking at the evolution of government intervention. How, from the early 20th century, trade barriers were introduced, right up to the time of the Doha round, which recently was introduced about 10 years ago. In our last segment, we're going to be looking at how to respond to government interventions, different ways of responses, different ways in which countries, different ways in which organisations, multinational corporations, respond to government interventions. And that is all going to be part of our session 3. It's going to be an interesting session, and I hope you enjoy working together on this session.